Hi everyone, how's it going? Oh my god, I cannot tell you how exhausted I fucking am. I've only been home a few days and I gotta go back out again. I am about to travel for a whole week, which I've never done before. I've never gone, like, this is, like, if you can believe it, right? I've never actually taken a break for this long away from my house that didn't involve being in hospital or like trying to escape an abusive situation at home. This is going to be the first time that I'm going to be traveling somewhere, and it has nothing to do with escaping gang stalking or anything like that. So it's a happy occasion, for the, it's wonderful that for the first time I'm actually going to be traveling because of a good reason and not a bad one. So I'm looking forward to it. Of course, to give an update on myself, gang stalking is still going on. There's still a lot of like mind games and noise pollution and stuff like that. And, once again, perps humiliating themselves in a bid to try to get a rise out of me, which leads me to believe that they might try something desperate. Now, there's already been stealing going on from my flat. People have already broken in here. I think when I was gone the last time something was done to my bed, I made sure I came home and changed the sheets immediately because I didn't know, but I had a feeling. So I just changed the sheets. I just did everything that I needed to do. So, because that's all I can do. I can't stop people from breaking in here because the police would never help me and nobody else would help me. So I'm not, the only thing I can do is prepare for when people have actually been in my flat. I can't actually stop them from going in there because the police know they've been going in there and they haven't done shit and I don't plan to do shit. So, all I can do is just prepare. So, yeah. It very likely they're going to come back in here again and they're going to try to steal something because they've stolen stuff before when I've been out and they've contaminated stuff before when I've been out. So they're probably going to do that again. Only it might be something bigger. So it could be that instead of like just picking up something of mine and, that was small and just putting it back like a letter or a pouch with some money in it, instead of stealing something small from me, it might be that they might try to steal something bigger, something that they think I might miss, or something that they think is important to me. So they'll probably try to do that. Again, this is just conjecture. I'm just basing it off the fact that because I'm not scared and because I've kind of accepted what's going on, that, everybody's just shitting bricks now. So, and you know how desperate perps get when they're scared. So it's very likely that they'll try to do something while I'm gone. And, they always try to do shit. Do you know what I mean? And another thing that I noticed with the perps is that they say vile things about me when I'm not there. And I'm thinking, like, why do you even need to have me in your mouth at all? I'm not talking about you. I don't talk about you when I'm here. I barely talk about you when I'm here. And I don't talk about you when I'm with my family. I barely mention a word about you. The only thing that I talk about is the fact that you lot fight like puss and dog every fucking day. And you've probably been doing that when I've not been here. So much for me staying away brings you peace, because you fight like puss and dog anyway. So it doesn't matter whether I'm there or not, you're still going to fuck something up. Do you understand what I mean? So, it's like, it's getting to a point now where it's just getting really pathetic. Like, the perps are just making fools out of themselves. And, and as you can tell, it doesn't visibly upset me. It's annoying. I'm not going to say it's not, but it doesn't visibly upset me for the simple reason that what else is there to be upset about? First of all, if the gang stalkers really wanted me upset, they wouldn't fire electronic torture at my brain to damage it, because once you damage the brain, it goes into delta waves, right? And once it goes into delta waves, You kind of stop giving a fuck about other people's opinions. So if they really wanted to succeed at what they were doing, they wouldn't be torturing my brain, dummy. They wouldn't be fucking, like, they know how I respond to physical pain. They know how I respond to that. I'll scream it out for a while and then I'll think to myself, okay, I might never get full function or something again. How am I going to live my life? So you know that when it comes to real chaos and real heartache, that I'm going to find a way out of it. At this point, you're just humiliating yourselves. You're just creating further problems to kind of remedy the problem that you're trying to solve in the first place. So you're just piling more problems on top of it. Because if you know that somebody goes into a delta state once you damage their brain here and here, you know that what comes with that is going to be relatively calmer emotions when it comes to the stimuli that's around me. You know it's going to result in that. So there's no point in you trying to be like, oh, she's not worrying enough. And then you're going to damage the part of the brain that enables me to worry as much as you want me to. Like, come on now. Come on now. Just come on now, man. That's ridiculous. Again, I've already accepted the fact that the perps are going to murder me, because that's what they're there for. And I've already accepted the fact that the perps are there to commit genocide. I've accepted the fact that they're there to keep their neighborhoods fucked up, to fuck up their neighborhoods and keep them fucked up, so that vulnerable people can be killed off easier. I know all of that about the perps already, and the perps already know that. So in continuing to say vile things about me, I have to wonder exactly what they're getting out of this. What are you getting out of it? What, you wanted a rant? For what? For what? You've already won. What is left? You wanted to win. You've won. Neighborhoods fucked up. There's fucking drug addiction everywhere. People are poorer. People are stealing to survive. Genocide is happening because of the Tory party. And if you think that, you know, if you think that austerity isn't genocide, you're fucking naive. It's genocide. They're killing people off. They're killing people off in this country, in fucking Gaza, in the Congo, in Sudan. Like, people are being killed off everywhere, and it's because of what you're doing. Like, indirectly, it's because of what you're doing. So I'm trying to understand, like, what is a rank going to get you? And it comes back to the same thing. I've been saying it for years. You've gotten rants out of me. You will continue to do so. What is it going to accomplish? You have already won. The world is fucked up. People are being slaughtered. You've won. Let it go. Let it the fuck go. Let it go. You've won. People are being slaughtered. My health is not doing so well because of all the physical and psychological torture. You have won. Let it go. Let it go. You couldn't be me, you know. I couldn't be facilitating in genocide and then have the nerve to talk about the private parts of the person that I'm murdering. You couldn't get me to do that. You could not get me to do that. You couldn't pay me to be that brazen and call the person you're murdering a cunt for minding their business. You couldn't pay me to do that. You're literally out here ensuring that people stay addicted, stay criminal, stay mentally ill, so that their deaths are easier to cover up. You're literally facilitating in that, and your biggest concern is whether or not I'm reacting to shit. Okay. Okay. Like, how do you win Hands down. How do you win so patently and still be a fucking loser? Like, I'm trying to understand. I'm not worrying enough. Oh, God, I cannot. People are being slaughtered because of you. Including me. I'm being murdered by this program right now. And you're I can't. I fucking can't. I cannot. I just cannot. I can't. This is so stupid. Oh. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. But anyway, my fellow TIs, I also want to ask you how you're doing because, you know, I'm relatively tough when it comes to, gang stalking and electronic weaponry and all that type of stuff. I'm relatively tough when it comes to that, but I know that there are some of you like literally getting hammered out here, and it's just, I'm sorry you're going through that. I really am, because I know some of you are just really going through it, and I know some of you have already got cancer because of it, already have heart issues because of it, already have had strokes because of it, like my mother no doubt has. Like I said before, I feel like her strokes are not down to sickle cell. I feel like her strokes are down to being hit with the same electronic weapons that I've been hit with. And I've made no secret about the fact that I think my boyfriend has gone through the same thing as well. I've made no secret of that, even though he's not really accepting it, but that's up to him, innit? I can only love him and support him. But it's just like, no, I don't understand what else there is there. What else is there? These people want me to fail so fucking badly, but what am I failing at? Trying not to get people killed. I've already failed. I've failed already. What else is there? You know what I mean? I might not be a very good winner, but I know how to lose. So what I'm going to do from tomorrow is I'm going to have as much fun as humanly possible. I'm not going to pretend like I really want my stuff stolen from my flat, or I really want something to happen to me or anything like that. I'm not going to pretend that that's the case, but there are certain things that I cannot control, and I can't keep my life on hold for people that have already won and decide to behave like loser pieces of shit. I can't. Do you know what I mean? And also, I think that there's some magic on me as well. Like, I feel like, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I feel like somebody's, because the thing is, the gang stalkers were trying to warn me that if I perform some kind of, that if I perform stuff like I do, because I like doing it, and, somebody might try to retaliate or some shit, and, well, I mean, it's happened before, so there's no doubt it's going to happen again. But again, this could be conjecture. It's conjecture. And people might ask where I get this from, but I don't even know. It's just conjecture on my part. I just feel like there's stuff been put on me and people are kind of not really understanding what's going on because nothing's happening to me. And I feel like the reason why people are kind of perplexed that nothing has happened to me is because they wanted to convince themselves so badly that I'm as big a liar as they are. And that's just not the case. It's never been the case. And they know that's never been the case. But yeah, there's definitely stuff happening behind the scenes. It's not just people keeping their mouth shut and waiting until I'm gone to talk shit and breaking into my flat. There's stuff going on. But again, what for? You've won already. Let it go. I'm letting it go. I tried to help people. I tried to get people to help me. Where did it get me? Nowhere. I'm doing something new. No, at some point you just got to move on with your life. You just got to live your life and move on. Anyway, I'm not making much sense in this video, so I'm going to go. I really got to get some snacks in. I am so hungry. I've only had one meal today. I'm supposed to be packing, really, because I've still got packing to do. But it's just like, I just want to eat. And then maybe get on with packing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to be gone a whole week. But I'm not going to be gone for a week from social media, all right? I'm definitely going to be posting from where I am because it's very exciting. That's all I'm going to say. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.